Be sure to catch Internet Mysteries weekdays on RatedEm.
Most of the time, games are marketed with the usual trailers and press conferences, and in recent years, games have been marketed by dropping a trailer 10 years before the game actually releases, and then they end up being nothing like what we saw in the initial reveal. However, some games go the extra mile to make their name known. From shipping illegal weapons to journalists to paying for speeding tickets, gaming companies have done some pretty outrageous things just to have a shot at increasing their games' sales numbers. In today's episode, I'm going to spotlight what I think are some of the weirdest and funniest marketing stunts in gaming. The first one I want to discuss is the one that I actually brought up in my special edition consoles video. To promote their Wii Sports knockoff Big Family games, THQ sent the Queen of England a 24-karat gold-plated Wii. It came with a matching Wii remote and a nunchuck alongside a copy of the game. One thing I didn't include in that video is that this Wii wasn't even accepted by the Queen. She has a security team that decides which gifts make it through or not, and this one didn't make the cut, ultimately being sent back to THQ. Once THQ filed for bankruptcy, the console was listed under auction. I don't know if it's been sold since then, but overall, it is such a weird stunt. And like I said in my special edition consoles video, this wasn't made for D-Blob or a WWE game or Darksiders or anything that THQ is like widely known for. It was for a bargain bin game. Another stunt I've previously mentioned in the video is the whole laundry list of stuff that EA did for Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno is a God of War inspired hack and slash by Visceral Games, who you might know for developing Dead Space. It's an exaggerated retelling of the classic poem. It's a really good game. If you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, I highly suggest downloading this one off of EA Play. It's a hidden gem. Anyways, to promote this game, EA did a number of stunts regarding Christianity and the 7 deadly sins. The first one I'll mention is the E3 protest stunt, in which EA paid a handful of actors to act like angry Christians, asking for the game to not be released outside the E3 convention grounds. Nobody here was actually religious, they just wanted to spark up a non-existent controversy. EA also sent numerous quote-unquote gifts to journalists related to the 7 deadly sins. There was one where EA sent journalists a $200 check, claiming it would be considered giving into greed, but not claiming it was considered prodigality. EA also sent brass knuckles in the press kit for their video game adaptation of The Godfather 2, only to learn afterwards that they are illegal in pretty much most of the states that they got sent out to. Burnout 2 almost had an illegal marketing stunt where the company Acclaim offered to pay for UK citizens' speeding tickets for 1 day only. However, the UK government caught word of this announcement and told Acclaim to cancel the marketing stunt before it happened to prevent people from driving recklessly. Bethesda has had a few odd ones. I'll talk about one that they organized themselves, and then one that was sort of just a thing that happened that you could maybe count as a promotional occurrence. To promote the release of Skyrim, Bethesda offered free Bethesda games for life to any parents who named their newborn Dovahkiin, which is the in-universe name for the game's main protagonist, the Dragonborn. One couple ended up going through with it. Eric and Megan Kellermeyer named their newborn son Dovahkiin Tom Kellermeyer. The kid was also born on the game's release date, coincidentally. The second one I wanted to talk about wasn't really organized by Bethesda, but it was sort of a big deal at the time, so I'll just mention it. In the game series Fallout, the main currency is bottle caps, so a dedicated fan sent Bethesda enough real-life caps to pay for the game, and they let it slide. They accepted the deal for the collection of bottle caps for 1 copy of the game. Again, it wasn't organized by Bethesda, but I remember when this happened, it was a very notable news story.
Call now to subscribe to RatedEm. With just 3 easy payments of absolutely $0, you too can enjoy entertaining videos about video games and internet phenomena. Subscribe today.
Want to support the channel? Be sure to share this video with your friends. RatedEm episodes are made possible by viewers like you. Thank you.
Let's jump into the second half of the episode with 2 pre-order bonuses that are just downright weird. Infamous Second Son offered a box of condoms with the game's branding on them to anyone who pre-ordered the game in certain regions. My question is, who the fuck is playing Infamous and getting laid? Even weirder is Saints Row 4's Super Dangerous Wad Wad Edition, also known as the $1 Million Pack. I guess this one isn't so much a pre-order bonus, but it's more of just a version of the game that you can buy, but I'll sneak it in here. The $1 Million Pack was a one-of-one special edition of Saints Row 4 that included the game's Commander-in-Chief edition alongside 13 other bonuses. These include a flight to space, a replica of the dubstep gun seen in-game, plastic surgery, a personal shopper, I don't know what that means, a week-long stay at the top royal suite in the Burj Al Arab in Dubai, a simulated hostage rescue experience, spy training for a day, a capsule wardrobe, I don't know what that is, a week at the Jefferson Hotel in Washington, first-class flights from both hotels I mentioned, a Lamborghini, a Toyota Prius and a year's worth of insurance for it, and finally, a year of supercar membership. Did anyone claim it? I don't know, and I don't think we will ever know. Also, I'll say it here, go play Saints Row 4, that game is amazing. The final marketing stunt I'll discuss today is also related to 1 million big ones. Advent Rising is a game you've likely not heard of. It was an action-adventure game released by Majesco for the original Xbox. To promote sales of the game, Majesco offered a competition that tasked players with finding a collection of hidden symbols scattered throughout the game's levels. The reward for finding all of them was $1 million. However, the contest had to be quietly shut down because there wasn't a way to validate or confirm the legitimacy of finding the symbols across multiple entrants. It was a massive, embarrassing, overconfident mistake on Majesco's part. So those are just a few of my favorite weird marketing stunts for games. If you want to see more, leave a like and subscribe, and if there's enough positive reception, I'll make another video like this. There are absolutely enough extra marketing stunts that I didn't cover in this one that I can cover in a follow-up video.